I love my Harley-Davidson Outrush helmet, but I was disappointed with the stock SENA system. Basic Bluetooth, limited range, no mesh connectivity. If you get separated from your riding buddies, you manually have to reconnect on the side of the road. Instead of buying a whole new helmet, I upgraded to the SENA 50C. It's got premium mesh communication, 4K camera, and Harman Kardon speakers. This is a $400 helmet and a $600 SENA unit. I'm going to show you exactly how to do the swap yourself. Every step, every mistake, the whole hour. Let's get into it. The first thing I want to do is take the cheek pads out, and they just clip out like this, pretty easy. There's just snaps in here. The microphone's already hanging. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is these posts right here that the face mask connects to. These are Phillips screws, and we just want to take these out. Pretty easy. Let's put the screw back in here so I don't lose it. Same with the other side. Use a different screwdriver. Okay, I'm back with the right screwdriver. That one was just a little too small. This one's perfect. So I've never done this. I don't even know if this is something you can do, but we're going to give it a shot. All right, the next thing that I need to do is I need to take this back piece off. And the way to do it is, it's just down in here, but it's connected to a tab. So you've got to carefully lift this up. You don't want to break this. And then this should slip out. This part was a little intimidating. I was afraid I was going to break the helmet, but the plastic's pretty sturdy. Just take your time, you can do it. There you go. See? Same on the other side. It's not that hard. And then the back piece, it just tucks up under there. So the whole headpiece is going to come out here. And this part, again, it just tucks up in there. It's got some plastic tabs and stuff. It's not hard. Just gotta be careful. All right, so that's the whole head piece. That's out of there. Head and neck piece. Now the next thing I have to try to figure out is getting these foam pieces out. So we can kind of finagle it around and try to take it out this way, but I don't know, I'm pretty apprehensive about that. I don't want to break anything. Yeah, that's right. This is the part that really made me nervous, pulling these foam panels out. This is a $400 helmet, and I really didn't want to crack this styrofoam. So I was taking my time here, working everything out. Watch how I'm doing it. I'm not forcing anything. I'm just working it loose bit by bit. Taking my time. If you feel resistance, just stop, take a break, look for anything that's catching. It's not a race. Patience is the key here. You can do this, just take your time.
Yeah, it's kind of sketchy, but whatever.
And it's really the same for both sides. It's just taking your time, being careful, trying not to, pull the plastic too far away, but you've got to pull it far enough away where that edge of the styrofoam can come out. But take your time, you can do it. It's really not that difficult. It's, again, just a little bit scary. Real quick, guys, hit that subscribe button if this is helping you out. I post Harley maintenance videos every Friday. Let's get back into it. Yeah, I'm really struggling with this side of the helmet for some reason. Maybe it was the angle, I'm not sure, but super apprehensive about breaking that styrofoam. Just take your time, you can do it. It's not that difficult. Wow, what a relief. I finally got that panel off. Now I just got to get these speakers out of here. Just got to pull on them a little hard. They're held in with Velcro, as you can hear there. So I'm just going to inspect the rest of the helmet, see what else I need to do, plan on how I'm going to get all these wires out.
This is the battery here. So we got to take that out. Well, this is either going to be awesome or I just screwed up a $300 helmet.
Nope, dude, it's going to be awesome.
And so the actual SENA itself, I don't know if you can see it, but it's just 2 screws. I don't know if you can see that. I mean, the hardest part about this was getting those styrofoam ear pads out. That was a colossal pain.
I actually broke the 3rd screw off here when I pulled that. I didn't realize it until later though.
And these just unplug right from the unit there. Same with the microphone. And I'm sure the battery. There you go. And the other earpiece. Okay.
So here I realized that I broke one of the screws off. and I'm trying to get it out with my fingers, but I can't quite get it. So I thought, hey, you probably have a tool to do this. So I went and got it.
Why would you need these? Why would you buy those off of Amazon, Gene? Well, I don't know. Maybe to get in here and grab this screw. That's why. Oh, I can tell this is going to be fun. Getting it back together.
Ah, come on, quit being so negative. You're right in the middle of this. You're doing a great job. So it's about this time right here where I realized that the wiring for the two speakers is underneath the styrofoam center of this helmet. And I'm trying to figure out if I can take the main part of the styrofoam out, which the answer was no. I couldn't find any screws or anything, so I think it was actually glued in behind the styrofoam.
I don't know if you can take this piece out without compromising the helmet. I don't see any screws. They're probably glued.
And once again, guys, hit that subscribe button if this video has helped you out. I post new content every Friday.
Yeah, I don't want to break anything. I believe this might be glued in. And I don't want to break the styrofoam.
Yeah, I'm really doing everything I can to see if I can get this styrofoam to come up, but it's just not budging. It's glued down.
Well, let me see if this will even fit on here first. Okay, I broke it, so yeah, I broke it. Fuck.
So here, I'm looking at the SENA comm unit. I'm thinking to myself, you know, it really wasn't that good anyway. Let's get it. Yeah, I'll just break it. And that makes everything else easier. You can go in there like a bull in a china shop and just start pulling things apart. Patience is the key.
All right.
So here I'm really just trying to figure out how this fits back in. It looks like a puzzle piece. They fit together the top part in this ear unit. So I'm just trying to figure out how it should go back in.
Okay, that's the side with the battery. Battery lays down like that.
At this point, I'm starting to think maybe I should look back at the video and see how these things came out, but I eventually figure it out. Saw a piece of wire on the back there. I want to clean everything up, so I'm going to cut it off. Oh, maybe this isn't the right piece. Let me try the other one. Yeah, that's the right piece. Now we just have to get this lip underneath the helmet thing again. And I'm still a little apprehensive. Really gotta pull. Bend that out. Come on, go in there. Maybe a little help from this tool. There you go. Good job.
Okay.
Yeah, take a deep breath. You have a whole nother side to do. So yeah, it's basically the same thing on this side. You just got to get that styrofoam lip under the metal piece, and using the tool to pry it up a little bit helps.
You just got to get in there and do it, baby. All right. So let me go get the other communication system and see what that looks like. So it'll be going on this side.
And yes, I do realize there's holes there. I'm looking at them, trying to figure out how I'm going to fill them, if I even need to fill them. And I decided to just focus on getting everything put back together first and make sure it works.
Okay. Those will fit in there. Sorry if you can't see this. So I trashed the other SENA system, which is unfortunate, but it happens, man. So this is what I want to connect. We've got a couple hex. Hey, if you're following along and you broke yours as well, sorry. What can I say? I've never done this before. And the SENA communication system that was on there, wasn't a big fan. Wasn't a big fan at all. Just, I don't know, I've never sounded good. I'm sorry, SENA, but I am putting another one of your systems on there, so should be some good news, right? I mean, I really do like SENA. Let's see if that does it, guys. I mean, I guess that's cool.
Yep, it is. It's very cool.
That's tight. It's pretty tight. Okay. And the camera should slip right on there. All right. Let me get, that's my speakers, all right. What mic am I going to put on there? I'd like to have a microphone that wasn't like a boom mic, one that sticks on the front there for the full face. I wonder if the cable's long enough for me to secure it on there. See, I really want to use this one. And I want to stick it on there. I don't know, maybe. Take this off. Maybe. I just stuck it right here and we'll see. Let's get the camera back on. And so, okay. We turn this other light on too. Okay, so, all right. So this is going to be this side. Okay. And I can feed that back there. Pretty good. Maybe able to tuck it down in there a bit. So let's get the other earphone in. And then we'll clean this up a little bit. All right. All right, let's get this guy. All right, so the camera's all plugged in. We've got this for the microphone. And so we should be able to tuck all this down here. Yeah, I was so focused on getting everything together that I had my visor going right across my hex keys. Brilliant. You know what, I can get some tape here. I've got some really good Scotch electrical tape. I'm not sure if it'll hold, but we'll give it a shot. I'm actually using the really good 3M electrical tape here. I'll put a link in the description below so you can go grab some. Using good electrical tape really makes a difference. You know, if you would have told me I was going to break the old SENA taking it out, I wouldn't have really cared. I wouldn't have really cared. Again, I'm not trying to be negative or disrespectful to SENA. I'm replacing that with a SENA camera. It's just that that unit didn't work for me. I mean, it looks okay. Cut it. Huh. That looks all right, guys. I think I can get this all tucked down in there pretty safely. There you go. And just let me do the same over here on this side with a little bit of tape. I think it makes a difference having the good tape as opposed to just using like something from the Dollar Tree. This is really good. Yeah, I think that works. And then I'll put some tape right there. And let's see if we can use this mic. I really want to use this mic. So I just hate the boom. I don't like the boom mics. So if we can do this guy, that's what we're going to do. This way. Yeah. Yeah. I do not think that's going to work. That's too bad. That is too bad. Okay. Let's put in the back liner. Now remember, there's also like a little tab thing this connects to. Just like that. Not hard. Just trying to slip this in here. Okay. And now it's just a matter of tucking it all in.
If you're enjoying the video, go ahead and give us a like. It really helps the channel out.
Okay. And of course this part, I don't know if you can see it, but there's tabs. And they just go in there. Okay. I really wish I could put the other microphone on. That's a bummer. But anyway, let me get the rest of it together. And these are just the cheek pads. Pretty simple. And that will go just like that. Yeah, just need to get it lined up in the back there. Make sure that this is up under the headliner. That looks good. Okay. That looks good. Okay. I have to take this out again. There's got to be an easier way to do it. Okay, because this must go under there. Yeah. Well, if I put that there, can I lock this in? That's the question.
And the answer is yes. Yes, you can.
Okay. Okay.
And the reason I didn't Velcro the microphone down is because there's a little plastic latch in there it connects to, and that works fine.
I don't think I need to put a piece of sticky tape in there. I think we're good.
I do spend a bit of time here adjusting the camera, and I believe that's because it was so far back. I moved it forward a little later after this video.
Okay. All right, let's put the pieces in here.
These visor brackets are actually interesting. They have a square bottom to them, so the screw goes through the helmet and there's a square cutout where they go, and as you tighten it down, the bottom part of the bracket, the square part, fits inside that square hole, so that's how they keep from spinning.
All right, man, that's a wrap. I'm thinking I may need to scooch this up. I was really trying to cover, there's a hole in my helmet from the other camera, or from, not the camera, from the other SENA system, but whatever. What size was that? Hopefully I can just move this up without having to undo a bunch of stuff. I think the answer is not really. Okay. It is what it is. Let's hope the filming angle's okay. It looks like it's kind of sticking out a little bit, but see.
Yeah, like I said, after the video I did move the camera up forward, and I took a couple videos. I'll put in this so you can see the first one's on my night train, and then the second one's on my street glide where I moved the camera forward.
Oh, hang on a second. I don't know why I make it so hard on myself.
I went over to my Craftsman cabinet and I got some hex wrenches with handles on them so it would be easier.
No? Looks a little bigger. Oh, it is 2.5. Okay. Okay. So let me take this off of here. Well, I guess that's it. Make sure this closes. Okay. I mean, I guess that's it. I'll have to test it, but oh no, do I even need to patch that up? Probably not. All right. Thank you.
This is on my night train. You can see the camera's pointed a little too far to the left, which means it's too far back on the helmet, and I readjust that here in a sec. This is on my Street Glide. I readjusted. Everything looks a lot better. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Remember, I release content every Friday. Have a good one.